Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. I think it's time to head into Mount Moon. We should have a full healed party, which we do. Alright, let's progress into Mount Moon. Alright, we are officially here in Mount Moon. Hello, anything down here? I don't need another repel. Ooh, who are you? We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. And with that, we're going to move on with the repel now in effect because I completely forgot about it during that battle. Alright, we must be as silent as a ninja, as careful as a cat, as clumsy as me. Blah! Stupid random battles. Alright, we'll battle you. Ah! Quit getting my controls mixed up here. You wouldn't think it'd be possible to get A and B mixed up, but hey, somehow I did it. Sweet Scent lowers evasion, which I consider to be the stat that is never really discussed and not really needed. Wish they never had it. About to send out Bellsprout. We will keep. That is a grass type. We would definitely keep the fire type in. Alright. Bellsprout down. Okay, with that battle over, let's try to actually avoid things and use the correct ninja skills, which involves stealth and precision. I don't know what precision has to do with anything. Oh, well, can we go down here? What's down here? There's got to be something down here. Another Team Rocket member. What is this item? TM46 Thief. That's a useless attack. If your opponent has any items on it and you use that move, you will basically steal the item. And that's all that does. It's not a very powerful move, though. Well, since we do have a rocket grunt, I think I will battle this thing. This dude. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost, kid. What kind of job could you be pulling here? Grunt sends out Zubat. I like how all the Team Rocket members are called Grunt. How do they distinguish themselves if they're all grunts? Oh, come on! How does that not KO it? That's unreal. Well, anyway, back to my original question. How do they identify themselves as Grunt? Is there like Grunt 01, Grunt 02, or do they literally just... I could just picture the boss admin saying, Grunt, and you hear 100 people going, what? Yeah, I know that doesn't make much sense to me either. Okay, so we have a snake out there. Yeah, if you look at Ikken's, its name, if you read that backwards, that's actually Snake. And its evolved form, Arbok, that backwards is Cobra. Worthless Pokemon trivia. Or was it? Well, it's dead now. Fainted. Sorry. It's fainted now, so we can progress on. Wait. Haha. No wild Pokemon for me. I did not want to go down. Can I avoid this trainer? I avoided this trainer. I'm going to... Ah! You dog! He's gotten it. I am a sad excuse for a ninja. Everybody else has been sneaking up on me. Sends out Geodude. Pikachu is no good here. Neither is Charmeleon, but at least he has Metal Claw. See, this is why having a Charmander / Charmeleon is not all that good. A lot of the Pokemon here are, especially in the first part of the game you've seen, they're rock types. Almost exclusively rock types, and fire attacks do almost no damage to it. Critical hits. Come on. That's supposed to be happen for me, not you. Here, I'll give you an example of what a fire type attack would do to these rock type Pokemon. Alright, so if I was just to have just fire attacks and nothing else, this is how much damage it would do. What? You're kidding me. How did that do more damage than Metal Claw? Oh, that's not right. So it's not very effective, and it almost KO'd it. I'm shocked. I'm really stunned. Just... No, I'm going to try Ember again. Oh my gosh. It's making a liar out of me. Stupid game. Okay, so apparently fire attacks aren't so bad. Well, I know I am 9 levels higher, and their special defense stats aren't that good, but... Wow, shocked again. You're telling me, dude. I just found out that fire type moves are okay against these Pokemon. Shocked that they... Oh, item. Moonstone. Yeah, that will evolve certain Pokemon. You should see those in the bio, what those evolve. But if not, they will be there at some point. Let's look around. I think there's some hidden items here somewhere. I like how that's supposed to be water, but if you look at it... Oh, I see a face. See where the water's coming down? You can see 2 eye pixels next to it and a mouth. That is so cool. I played this game through 10 times. I never noticed that before. Bye, face. Or to Paris. Who cares? Okay, what we got here? Besides my repels wearing off. Keep using the repels. Must not run into any wild Pokemon. Item! It is a revive. If a Pokemon faints, that will, as it implies, revive it. So moving over here, we have another rocket. Grunt. Hey, Grunt! Grunt. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Like your name being Grunt. I think I'm going to do that for the rest of this LP. Every time I see a rocket that's Grunt, I'm going to say, Yo, Grunt! Or maybe I won't. Who knows? No, Pikachu! Ah. Fine. We'll go back to my original strategy of burning things. Alright, what else do we have? Sandshrew. And again, the crazy physics. Fire can burn ground in its normal effectiveness. Charmeleon is going to be so overpowered. Well, you know, I shouldn't do this because it is such a rare item. But Pikachu really is low-leveled, so I'm going to use the revive on it. And there we go. Pikachu gained half his health back. And I'm also going to use a potion on it. Alright, now we can battle with Pikachu again. Yeah, I wouldn't do that under normal circumstances, but like I said, Pikachu is very under-leveled. So we really need to get him up in levels, and the only way we're going to do that is to battle with him. So that's what we're going to do. So as we keep moving along here down this long road of repels ending off. Still moving. Moving, moving. Ooh, another rocket. Hey, Grunt! We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Oh, I could imagine. Of course, can you imagine how scary that would be? And how pointless Jurassic Park would be if they did that? If you could just revive fossils from just... Yep, there goes my train of thought. Yeah, let's just go back to shocking things. Tail whip. No. Ah! I know Pikachu's not a very defensive Pokemon, but come on. It should be better than this. I mean, we're taking so much damage from a Rattata. What's its defense stat? 12. Worst stat so far. A double team. Ooh, that'll come in handy. It's a very cheap move, but I am going to learn that. Get rid of Tail Whip. It's not doing any good for me anyway. Tail or double team will raise your evasion, which means that there is a 20% chance less that the Pokemon will be able to attack you. Of course, my luck, I'd use it probably 100 times, guarantee that the attack misses every time, then it would hit every time. I don't know. And there I go saying I don't know again. Need to stop that. Yes! Aha! Critical hit. For the record, that is very uncommon for critical hits to happen like that. No, I'm mad. Are you mad because your name is Grunt? Are you mad because I called you Grunt? I don't know. There's something here. I could have swore there was a hidden item here somewhere. Yeah, who cares? Whoa, we got a scientist dude here. What could that possibly mean? I do want to switch my Pokemon around because I just don't want to take a chance again. What do you have to say, dude? Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Well, what if I just happen to want one, dude? Miguel. At least you don't have Joe's name, Jovan. Grimer. No. Use the wrong attack. Pardon. There we go. I'm not concentrating it. There we go. Use the correct attack this time. Unit faded. And now I'm at level 20. Talk about being over level. Trying to learn Smokescreen. That is a good attack as well. Delete a move to make room for Smokescreen? Yes, we will get rid of Growl because it is of no use to us. While it could be, it's not. And Charmeleon learned Smokescreen. Super Nerd. Not just any nerd, Super Nerd! We'll keep Chime. We'll keep Charmeleon in there. I'll be right back. I really should record in a room where there's no clock. Or at least no dinging clock, because that's the second time I've had to stop for that. Super Nerd is about to use Voltorb. We will use Ember. Alright, we defeated the Super Nerd. Okay, share. We'll each take a fossil, no being greedy. Well, what if I want them both, dude? Ah, well. Well, here we have the Helix fossil. And here we have the Dome fossil. As Team Rocket told us, whichever one we pick of these, we can extract a Pokemon from it. Those Pokemon are... If you obtain the Dome fossil and resurrect it, you will receive the Rock Water type Pokemon Kabuto. Now, while Kabuto does have some respectable stats, I'm afraid that it doesn't really have any moves to take advantage of those stats. It is able to obtain Rock Slide, which is a physical move, but in this generation, every single water type move is special. And because of its abysmal special attack, Kabuto is not going to be able to use any water type attacks, which really limits this Pokemon's effectiveness. Keeping in mind that when you are actually able to regenerate this Pokemon, you're going to get it at level 5, and that's towards the very end of the game. That combined with the fact that it levels up at level 40 means that you've got a Pokemon on your team that could take forever to raise and really has nothing to utilize its full potential. It's not a bad Pokemon. I mean, you could teach it filler moves like Brick Break and Dig or stuff like that, but not being able to use one of its stabs when water type is really important and there are other water types out there is just a deadly blow to Kabuto. So because of that, I would actually recommend not picking up Kabuto. Now, if you were to receive the Helix fossil and resurrect it, you would receive the Rock Water type Pokemon Ammonite. Now in this generation, I would actually recommend Ammonite over its counterpart Kabuto, just for the fact that Ammonite is primarily a special attacker. Ammonite will be able to utilize the powerful water-type moves that it gets in this game, and while it won't necessarily be able to use the physical rock attacks because of its low physical attack stat, it does have access to some very powerful special moves in the form of Ice Beam to cover its weaknesses. Now, despite all of that, I wouldn't actually recommend considering Ammonite for your team. The main reason for this is because of the fact that when you actually obtain Ammonite, it is very low leveled, very late in the game, and trying to level it up so late and evolve it is an incredibly tedious task. That, combined with the fact that you will have already had to have had a water-type Pokemon to surf to the location to resurrect this Pokemon, means that you're just wasting your time trying to use this Pokemon in your team. If you do want to use it, it has some usable stats and moves to take advantage of what it has, but if you're wanting a water-type Pokemon to use on your team right away, I would recommend looking for something else outside of this, because you don't get this Pokemon until late, and by the time you do, you could have already had a really powerful water-type Pokemon on your team. What to choose? What to choose? Will I pick the Dome Fossil, or will I pick the Helix Fossil? Well, I'm not certain whether I'm going to use either of these Pokemon right now, but I think I will pick the Helix Fossil, just because it's kind of, well, it's the better option in this generation. Alright, then this fossil is mine. Good, you can have it. Far away on Cinnabar Island, there's a Pokemon lab. They do research on regenerating fossils. Interesting. So, we have to go all the way to Cinnabar Island in order to get this. And before I go, I could have sworn there was a hidden item here somewhere. There's an item here. Found an antidote. I know there's a hidden item here somewhere. I know it's here, just could have sworn it was here. Okay, so apparently I can't find it, and I'm not going to sit here to keep looking. So let's just keep moving. Let's get out of here. Freedom! Sweet, wonderful freedom. We have two macho guys up here. You guys having a sumo wrestling match? A kick of brutal ferocity, packed to a devastating power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate technique. Don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. I don't think there's anything. So, yeah, you can... Oh, cool. Two Pokemon can learn Mega Kick. I'm not going to work on that. Yeah, these two people here, one will teach you Mega Punch, the other will teach you Mega Kick. These are move tutors, and once you teach it to one Pokemon, teach its attack to one Pokemon, you cannot teach it to anything else. So, if you're going to teach it to them, use the attack very wisely. I'm not going to teach it to anything right now because I don't have anything that could really benefit from this per se, so I'm just going to leave this be. And keep progressing forward. I saw an item. Alright, we got Roar. I'll explain what that does later. It's not important. I wouldn't worry about that in the main story. Alright. With that, once you jump this ledge, there is no way to return to Pewter City or Palatown for a long time. We will not get to see Professor Oak, Brock, or our mommy. I'm okay with that. We are officially cut off from Professor Oak. Yes, I'm so happy. And with that, we are officially in Cerulean City. Alright, I think we've done quite enough for this episode right now. Had a lot of random encounters. Actually, we didn't have hardly any. But we had a lot of bios, we did a lot of traveling. Took quite a bit to get here, so I think we're going to end this off here. Next time, in Pokemon FireRed, we're going to look around Cerulean City a little bit. Check our map out, see where we have to go shortly after that. Just explore this area. See if there's a gym leader here we can battle. And a few other things like that. So I will catch you guys next time.